Hello and welcome back to Hearthstone with myself, Hollow. It has been quite a while since I've actually hopped in and made one of these videos. One of my favourite things to do and something I did a lot and people really enjoyed them, so I'm very happy to be doing it again. Now, TVG has just been released, the Grand Tournament, and yeah, we've been seeing a lot of cool new decks on the ladder. Today, we're going to be playing, well, actually, I'm not going to tell you because it's a secret. You see what I did there? Alright, the whole basis behind this deck is pretty much the Mysterious Challenger, right? You have a strong 6-mana 6/6, but the battle cry puts one of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. He may sound surly and antisocial, but he's actually just really shy. He has some of the best fucking voice work in the game, which is hilarious because we have another Paladin card that is just fucking amazing in terms of voice work. So it's good to have another one at long last. So, alright, so I've got to talk about a couple things. Where this deck originates from is basically, I saw Wreckful streaming, and he was playing sort of a variation of this. It definitely wasn't this deck list, that's for sure, but it was the concept of running this 6-mana Mysterious Challenger with a bunch of secrets, and I've sort of toned it back. When I first saw him doing it, he had like a fucking ridiculous amount of secrets. He did not have Eye for an Eye, but he had like every other secret, including Repentance, and he had 2 redemptions as well. It was crazy. I'm sure he's made changes to the deck by now. I'm sure he has, but basically the main thing is that I have my secrets. I have Avenge, Competitive Spirit, Noble Sacrifice, and Redemption. Those are my few secrets. How many is it? It is, in fact, 6. 6 secrets in the deck, okay? And then I get good value out of Mysterious Challenger pretty much every time, as long as I try and mulligan away from the secrets. You don't want to have Redemption early, and you don't want to have Competitive Spirit, I would say. You don't want to have that early. The other 2, Avenge, Noble Sacrifice, you can get away with. Alright. Equality for obvious reasons as good removal. We have the 1 Consecrate for the AoE. We have 1 Bestling of Kings for a good push. And the way the deck kind of works without the Challenger is that it's just a strong curve. It's like an arena, the way I build my Paladin arena decks. You just build a strong curve leading up to the 4s, and as soon as you get to 4, you just go fucking all in. You really fucking do damage. If you manage to get like a Murloc Knight or a Piloted Shredder, follow it with a Sludge Belcher, follow it with a Mysterious Challenger, follow it with a Dr. Boom, chances are you're going to win that game. So it's really good late game, pretty good medium game. Early game is the scary part, and that's where you got to focus in your mulligan. So, other than that, I guess I've showed you the deck list, so we're going to hop into the first game of 3, see how it goes. Here we are now against the Rogue opponent here. I don't like this starting hand. I don't even like having Knife Juggler early. True Silver Champion's fine. What are we going to get in replace of this? Probably, potentially, Secret. If we got an Argent Squire, I would be over the moon. We could get the free drop muster. I'm going to get rid of it. But that feels like a mistake. Not necessarily a mistake. We did, in fact, get a Knife Juggler for it, so I'm kind of happy about it. Getting the Mysterious Challenger early is not good. We have a good turn 2. We don't have a good turn 3, so we're hoping for some good top decks in the future. As I was mentioning, early game is pretty rough. Ooh, alright, now we have a good turn 3. Obviously, you play the gold one over the non-gold one because you get to see the animation sooner. It's so important. It's crucial to the win right there. Here comes the backstab. Nah, actually, it's the free. Yep, there it is. So I could go ahead and make that turn 3 play, Knife Juggler into Argent Squire, but it won't feel that great. But the thing is, it will. Ping face, please. Alright, fuck you. The reason this feels fine is because I have Blessing of Kings, and I can go ahead and Blessing of Kings the Argent Squire and trade off against pretty much anything he plays here, unless he sort of cleans the board. But right now he's looking at a 1-1. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure he's going to get rid of the Knife Juggler. There's the Deadly Poison. This is peculiar. He's going face. Alright. Okay, so he thinks that's going to survive. It isn't. Okay. So we have the 6 and 7 play, which is pretty good. But turn 5 feels pretty fucking weak right now, I gotta say. You know, you could consider Blessing of Kings in this Argent Squire just going face and ignoring, because potentially he would have made that trade anyway. But I gotta get something out of it, for sure. So he sapped it back, which is exactly why I gotta get something out of it. But had I not attacked and traded there, that would have been diabolical. And because of that, he actually gives me a good turn 5 play. Despite me getting sapped away on a buff there, I do actually get a Divine Shield again, so I'm kind of alright with that. And I fucking top decked the 2-drop, the Shielded Minibot. So fucking good in this deck. Oh my god, especially with the buffs. And then we have the turn 6, we have the turn 7, and you can see where we're going with this, right? If we don't top deck a secret, we're going to get 4 secrets in play at once, and it's going to be a big fucking deal. This is one of the first sort of rogues I've gone against in a little while. Oh, there goes all of my shields. Still not that sad about it. Don't really care that much about it. Get rid of the 2-2. That's fine. No secret, please. No, wow. No secret. Thank you, world. So kind. So we get the Noble Sacrifice, we get the Avenge, we get the Competitive Spirit, we get Redemption. So what's going to happen here is it's really shitty. Basically, we're going to get a Noble Sacrifice, it's going to be brought back to life. Avenge is going to buff one of these 2. And then Competitive Spirit is going to activate. So chances are we're going to be buffing this Argent Squire to hell with the Avenge with Competitive Spirit, because I figure this guy's going to die. Although I could get unlucky and it could buff the Mysterious Challenger, which will give it a 9-9, and if he's got hard removal, I cry every time. Okay, here it comes. Defender is going to revive. We're going to get a 2-1. Avenge is either 1-1 or 6-6. Let's pray it's on the 1-1. Here it comes. 1-1, please. Thank you so much, world. So kind. So kind. Alright, get up, Defender. Wake up. You got some defending to do. There we go. Okay, so I am considering a Consecrate here. In fact, no, yeah, it would work very well if he traded into the 4-3. Is he really not going to do that? He has a weapon to kill a 2-1. Why would he not? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Go on. No, no, no. Go. Please hit the 4-3. Alright. Okay. Looks good, boys. There's the buff. Now, I'd like to Dr. Boom, I would, but it's not going to happen. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate as hell. I was sort of hoping for something with 2 health. It was quite likely. I don't want to consecrate just one thing. This actually looks like a Sludge Belcher turn all of a sudden. This is strong and all. But no, I think this is a Sludge Belcher turn. And I will get rid of that as well, because we want to get some value out of it before he does something to it. If he saps it, we're laughing because we have more secrets. Not many, admittedly. We're probably going to get, like, what, 3? But that'll be all of them, but that's still insane value. You know, that saves me spending 3 mana later. It gets through the deck faster. I get to the meat of the deck and get away from these secrets. It's like how tracking works in Hunter. You play it, and you get rid of the shit that you don't care about, and now you've got less cards stopping you. He actually did fucking... Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. I thought he sapped that back. You crazy? In that situation. Still, that's both his saps. I don't give a damn about any heal bots. That's fine. And yes, I'm very tempted to play Dr. Boom now. It's fine, but this is just pretty good. Then again, no, it's not. Because the awkward mana pool. Due to the awkward mana pool, we're going to Dr. Boom. Basically, if I had 1 more mana, I could have got a lot more value out of that. Unfortunately, I did not. So, yes. Basically, that's 7 mana right there. But I needed 9 to hero power. And then maybe buff the charged minion that could have existed. So he's going to spend some more spells and shit. We have the Consecrate now. This is going to be pretty valuable boom bots. Let's see how this goes. This is 4 here. Oh. Oh, he didn't. He attacked him. Shocked. You see, we buff the Boombot, right? And we attack, and then it goes down to 1 health, and I can Consecrate. But that costs me 7 mana, and I can hero power, and that's it. I don't really want to do that. What I want to do instead is Sludge Belcher and Murloc Knight. That feels pretty good. Let's see what happens here. Let's make our choice. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna Murloc Knight. Obviously, it's the gold one with its beautiful fly on its tongue. Check it out. And there it is. Very short animation. Also, Liddy pointed out, I didn't notice the frog's, like, gullet, like, you know, the big sort of thing under its chin. Its chin. It's just moving. It's disgusting. Okay, so he's now back in this game. This looks strongly in my favor right up until the point of that sprint. That's really unfortunate for me, but it was going to happen eventually. We don't really care about all these 1-1s. We have a Consecrate. It's just this thing that's annoying me. Okay, another Consecrate target. Potentially. Alright, if this survives, I'm happy. If it survives, I'm happy. We're happy. Very happy. I'd like to play Mysterious Challenger, but this is just way more valuable. So we're going to do the way more valuable thing. See what we get. No charge. No charge. Okay, that's too bad. It's not like we care that much. This play was insanely fucking valuable. Insanely valuable, and we have more secrets to get, and we have a sort of surprise finisher. The Seal of Champions is a very underrated card. People aren't using it too much. I only run one, but it feels fucking amazing to actually pull off. There goes my 2-1. Alright, if we can efficiently get rid of this, I'm happy. We awkwardly can't, so it's a shame. Yeah, we're going to go and get the secrets in before they, you know, happen anyway. There we go. So that is an Avenge and a Defender. And obviously we want a hero power here, but it's just awkward. But it's too much value not to do. We have 2 of them. Even though I'd like to Seal of Champions, it's too much value to do it. Not that it matters, because I fucked up. Still, this gets the buff. Alright. Yeah, I want this to survive, I do. But I can't give him the easiest, like, Blade Flurry or Fan of Knives of his life. Just because I want more damage there. I won't do it. It is unfortunate the way that worked. Perhaps I could have played it a bit better. But we still have the Avenge. We still have the Noble Sacrifice for when something dies. Something's going to get buffed up. And that's not going to get to attack. Or he's not going to attack. Basically, he might go for the free one with his hero power, whatever. But it will... Actually, I don't know how it works. If the board's full and he attacks, will he still get to attack? I have no idea how Noble Sacrifice works on a full board. I guess we're about to find out. This is going to be a nasty Blade Flurry, isn't it? Oh boy, he's completely cleaning me. Congrats on your insane Blade Flurry. That's bullshit. Oh man, that hurts me. That hurts me so much. That actually may just win him the game. Like, he had barely any cards for that. I'm sad about it. I mean, that's good and all. But I just feel like this game's now really in his favour. How much damage do we have? We have 8. We go face, right? We go face for 8. Leaves him on free health. If he gets some sort of heal bot or something like that, we just lose the game. Let's say we don't do that and we just start trading. That goes there, that goes there. He has 2 1-1s. I have no card draw. I feel like maybe I lose the game there. The question is, do we just go fucking face? We have 2 shields. It's going to be hard for him to remove everything. He's just used his AoE. I would say, because I have weapons in this game, in this deck, I'm going to go face and put him to free. I could have traded there, but it wouldn't have put me in a like a good situation. It would have put me, I don't know, it would have felt like easy to finish, you know, with Blade Flurry with a Fan of Knives. He got another card draw there and spell power. That's horrifying to see. 5 mana. What is he doing with 5 mana? He can't possibly clean me out with nothing on the board, just the board. He's actually going face? What? Why wouldn't you get rid of a 1-1? Oh, because he's hurt, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like you really need to do something more than that. He must have Fan of Knives. Spell power, Fan of Knives. Yep. No Blade Flurry. With spell power. Okay. So, we're praying on getting, I don't know, True Silver Champion. There it is. Basically, I expected to get either True Silver Champion, because we had 2 of them. I had the other weapon. I didn't have Consecrate. I don't know, I needed True Silver Champion there, to be honest. That's what I needed. So I got lucky, but to be fair, in my defense, he got fucking lucky as well. Do you see those fucking Blade Flurries? It's both of them, both Blade Flurries, and also the Azure Drake on the second Blade Flurry, just to give him that extra 1 damage. That was pretty lucky, so I'm going to take that. and I'm going to sort of be happy about it and not question that. Amazing how valuable Kezan Mystic has become in this current meta. It's crazy. Alright, these two are fine. Noble Sacrifice worse than Avenge. Avenge is going to be slow. You are too slow. Murloc Knight, I love you. I need better. You know what? The whole hand feels bad. Avenge, if I don't like have a guaranteed good 2 things to play, I'm sad about it. Basically, what we just got was a really bad opening hand into a really bad opening hand. I got 4 cards that I was just not happy with, and I mulliganed 4. And got 4 terrible cards back. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. Unless he has a slow start as well, I'm super dead. Coin, Minibot, Hero Power, Redemption Hero Power. Alright. Jesus Christ, I gotta really make this work. We're about to press this button a lot, let me tell you. And that is not what you want to be doing. You know how I was talking about earlier that early game with this deck feels pretty weak? You know? Doesn't feel good? I think you sort of realize why. So you gotta get kind of lucky, alright? You gotta get kind of lucky. I don't like that fact with this deck, but it's just the way it is. I was thinking about drafting Tyrion. Oh boy, he's playing the same day, it looks like. That's probably Defender or Revenge. Let's say Defender. I don't know, let's just see what it is. Okay, it's not Defender, it may be Avenge, in which case we're not happy anyway. It could be Competitive Spirit. Thing is, we have the Redemption and we're sort of hoping that it gets the 2-1. So if we trade there, we know it's not going to get the 2-1, so we don't trade. Ah, Consecrate. Let's hope it gets the 2-2. It's the first thing I played, so it should be. There it is. Pretty good. And it comes back with the shield. Wonderful. That was the correct play. Now we get the Consecrate. Go on. Trade. I'm going to have to do it if you don't, and then I lose 2 damage, so go ahead. It's not Competitive Spirit, it's not Defender. It must be Avenge or Redemption. At which point we can deal with it. Redemption? It's Avenge. Confirmed it's Avenge. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm really happy with that because we just worked out everything that happened. We know where he stands. The fuck? He's running Acolyte's Pain. Alright. Never mind about this play then. I'm doing this in Hero Power. Ah, fuck. Actually, that's going to be a great... That's kind of a good Avenge for him. I don't know, because basically I use this, right? It becomes fucking... God, a 5-1. Well, you know what? If he trades there, we're kind of alright with it.
Let me think.
We're kind of alright with it because that dies as well. I have a 1-1 on the board, and then he plays something, and then maybe I can buff it or equality it. And if it's, I don't know, Mysterious Challenger, I would be in a really bad situation. So right now, this is a really fucking turning point. I'd say probably Sludge Belch your face. Oh, Repentance. Holy shit. He's running Repentance. That was not all what I expected, meaning the Seal of Champions play was the optimal play. That sucks, man. He's running fucking Repentance. Not the end of the world. But I don't have a Consecrate. So getting back into this game is going to be tough. Fortunately, of course I draw it. Fuck you. Fuck you, world. Alright, fuck you. We have a way to deal with like what we want to deal with right now. So let's do that. There we go. So, defend. We want things to survive, basically, if possible. As many things as we can. Fortunately, this needs to die, so that's not going to happen. And we want things to survive, so we don't trade. I don't think it's going to survive, but got to make that attempt. It is lame that we ended up getting the next fucking secret. We have a second Mysterious Challenger, meaning he's probably going to play like maybe 1 secret when I play him, and therefore not worth playing in this situation. It's kind of hard to get back into this game, and it may be the case that I just need to start fucking hitting him in the face and rushing. I have the equality. I don't have the board clear. So, unless I start just doing some big damage, he's because of this card, he's kind of ahead. There's no way for me to get around that. I am just considering going face. Alright, Avenge, save me, get the taunt. Yay. There we go. So now the Murloc champion cannot trade with it. Now here comes his weapon. Oh, wow! A quality! Okay. Oh no, he's running the Secret Keeper. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's too slow. I mean, he can buff it up all he wants. He still has to trade these two things in and he's not happy about it. Oh my god, he's running out of time here. He did it in time. Slowest possible way he could, but he did it. Okay, pretty rough right now. Alright, we'll just play around it.
The light protects me.
Okay, it's not there. We're just trying to make an impact on the board. We are getting kind of lucky right now that he's sort of run out of fuel. These cards aren't massively strong. The competitive spirit was very good. The Secret Keeper amazingly is doing well right now, but as I said, it just isn't that great, and that's why we're holding a quality. We're waiting for the right opportunity. We're sort of hoping that he makes some mistakes here. We do have competitive spirit to buff up anything that survives. If we had a second consecrate, we would be very happy right now. That's pretty good. He's running motherfucking Quartermaster. It just doesn't work. I don't get it. I don't get it. Means inequality is pretty bad. Right now, I don't know how I feel about this game. We're getting these buffs. It's good. I don't know. Okay, so if that's defender, we've got to be smart about this. I don't know. Rating him right now seems like we're just going to lose. We could just equality and not worry about doing anything else.
Let me think.
Yeah, I think that might have to be the play. But what's the best way to avoid it? So if we equality everything, we want to take rid of this and well, I guess this. It's not as much damage, but it's got more health. Silverhand Recruit's probably more scary. It's 2-1 at that point. Okay, right. So if we equality, we pretend this is defender or an avenge. Alright, look, either way we have to do this. It's an avenge. We made the right call. We made the right call. There we go. Quality. We'll get rid of the Secret Keeper before it gets any bigger. Play this, and we fill the board as much as possible. Is it a charge? Is it a charge? Is it a charge? It's not. Okay, so we just filled the board real quick. We played around what we could. We got a fucking Ancient Watch, which is so fucking unlucky to get from that. Anything else, just something that can attack is what we needed. We are fighting for control of this board. This game could go either way. Right now, his minions can clear mine. He's played most of his secrets now. That did fucking nothing. Okay, never mind. He has a lot more secrets in his... Why does he have that many? That's too much! Alright, there's not much I can do now. I did get card draw from that, I guess. Muster for battle.
Reporting for duty.
Do we want to take a 2-hit? It's either that or we take a 1. We'd rather take a 1. Alright. Please. Work out in my favor somehow. Does he have redemption? He must have redemption. I can't believe how many secrets this guy's running. It just feels like too much. That was potentially the best target for him to get. A little bit sad about it. Okay, now which one are we going to buff? You're obviously going to die. It's got competitive spirit. Okay, 5 damage is not enough. Fuck it. I mean, I lose the game here. There's nothing I can do. Right there, maybe I could have buffed up gone for one of these big guys. But overall, he just had the damage to finish me. I cannot believe the guy with the ridiculous amount of secrets got that many. I did get unlucky with the Ancient Watcher because I needed that extra thing to attack, especially with Seal of Champions. It could have saved me. It could have, but it didn't. It's buffing up the Ancient Watcher just to spite me. This guy is BMing me now, so I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. Like, that was a little bit too much cards being played. Shit happens, guys. One solid win, one unfortunate loss. Let's see how it goes into the final game. Okay, final opponent could be this warrior right here. We are going to need a lot better than that, though, game. I'm going to keep the Avenge. Oh, God, to get the Noble Sacrifice. 2 secrets early sucks. It could be worse. You know, it could be worse. It could be Redemption and, you know, Competitive Spirit. It wouldn't be good, that. Let's see if he's got a turn 1 play. He'd have to coin for it, maybe. Alright, looks good. To get both Avengers this early is kind of shitty. I'm not happy about it, but, you know, whatever. It can be okay. He's killing that. Avenge isn't going to activate, I don't believe. Okay, so we want to just fill the board and buy some time. You know, I could Seal of Champions, but it's something that you want to hold until the right moment. It's not something you want to just throw away. So, if he attacks here, whatever, it hits a 2-1, then he buffs something up. And then we're in the game, pretty much. And we have another Avenge to play, which is good with this many minions. And it will work out, maybe. Seal of Champions could be good on turn 4, but then we're kind of, I don't know, our hands empty because we got a bunch of fucking low drops, which is not good. What is that going to be? Ooh. The 3/6. Interesting. Ooh. No, this works well. So, may have to buff this up. It's going to be kind of bad because he's going to execute it. It's 3 here, so 4 here. It's just not enough. We have to buff this up. We still have Avenge for when he kills it with, I don't know, some sort of execute. If he can't execute it, we're really fucking happy. But if he can kill it, you know, then we get an Avenge. There it is. It's fine. It's not an execute. It's not an execute. That's the problem. We needed him to take the 7. We're going to just have to be super aggressive this game, unfortunately. There's just no other way to do it at this moment because we got the ridiculous secrets early game. As I was mentioning, it's pretty tough when you do. This is fine because it's sticky. So right now, I'm kind of just playing fucking face Paladin or some shit. I swear it's not what's happening, warrior. It's not the deck. It's just, it worked out that way. Okay. Taizion, 12 health. You got 5 mana. Do you have the AoE? Doesn't look like he does. Okay, he's pretty low right now. We have the Mysterious Challenger. Let's get him out. And obviously we gotta just go face. We do actually have another defender to deal with this. It's gonna get revived as well. And Competitive Spirit's gonna be really fucking good here if we get things surviving. If he has some sort of AoE, you know, we're set. But doesn't look like he does. Taunt's pretty good. Bring back that 2-1, get some more damage. Trade some things in, play the next muster. In fact, we've won the game. We've won the game because of Competitive Spirit. This will just kill that, and then we win the game. Wonderful. That was a really quick 3rd game. Holy shit. So, yeah, the deck's like core. It can get away with just going face pretty quick if you have a really nice start. But, you know, you don't always do that. And there we have it. It's a secret. We have the 4 different secrets that all have their own place. Redemption can be very valuable. As we've seen, it can bring back Mysterious Challenger. Could bring back Dr. Boom, Sludge Belcher, Piloted Shredder would be amazing. It brought back Shielded Minibots to give Divine Shields. Or Agent Squires gets a Divine Shield. The actual thing it has comes back when it dies. Murloc Knight as well. It is good redemption. It's just been hard to play up until this point. You can pull it off if you draw it early. And you can even bring it out like it's some sort of weird aggro deck if you play it right and the opponent's got a slow start. It can happen. Murloc Knight really pushes mid-game. Pilot Shredder is just a solid card. You know how it goes, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. And let me know, what do you think of the deck? You gonna run it all? What decks are you running right now? Any fun ones? I really want to run a ramp druid that works. Not really worked it out yet, but by using Aviana and just playing tons of amazing, super cheap, big, I don't know, Ancient of Law, Ancient of War, maybe, I don't know, maybe I could run Cenarius. I don't know. I want to run druids. That's my next thing that I want to do, but I'm having so much fun just playing these new decks. It's great. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Hollow, you've been you, and I'll see you next time.